my days off from capitalism. There are so many places I wanted to take this video as a monologue, to be like, you know, I could have took the aggressive, the punching route. I could have took the emotional route, the soft, easy, you know, the regular black man. My mic is picking up background noise. That's because my fan is on because it's hot. Okay, fine, fuck it. We're sweating through this whole thing. Fuck it. 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 This is why, this right here, is why I need a break from capitalism. Because I can't love anything unless it's getting attention. Fuck! I don't know who Valkyrie is. I do not know who Pokimane is. I do not know who Asmongold is. I do not know who Hassan Piker is. I do not know who in the fuck? Who the fuck is a Nick A30? But I do know my friends. And every day I get on this goddamn platform to make entertainment for people, I effectively realize I'm playing out an extrajudicial racial trope, because you can't let go of the past looking forward to your future. Black conservatism is like eating it. I need days off from capitalism. I was sitting at home. That was the best intro I think I've ever done to a segment for a video ever. I was sitting here, minding my own business, when I started to feel things. For those of you who know, I was at the Kids' Choice Awards. There will be no editing to this video, so that's forever an inside joke now. If you know, you fucking know. So, I sat down and I was asking myself, what is the hesitancy factor between when you you smoke your weed, you do your acid trips, you eat your mushrooms, you do whatever, you drink, whatever, you go through the day. Why don't you get up in the morning, if you love filmmaking so much, and go make a fucking film? You always asking, you got all these lenses, you bought all this stuff, you got all these lights, you don't even find a reason to use them unless you're getting paid for them. And that's what started making me think. That's what really honed it in, because I'm dealing with my father almost dying. I'm dealing with navigating a world post-COVID, which many of my friends won't even go outside unless I don't think I've had a situation where I've been around people not sober. Now, I've been not sober during not sober interactions. I'm sorry, I've been sober during non-sober interactions, but that's the crux of it, is that I don't know what real self is, what is tangible. Yo, what is tangible in this fucking universe? The question being asked of us in the United States is, can we survive the fucking WWE trope? How can COVID and humanity coexist? Bitch, one or the other. Pick 'em. Holy shit. How do we come from a generation of people? No, fuck that. I'm talking about Harlem language. How we come from a generation of niggas that don't understand, I don't trust the government, Umbrella Corporation, Final Fantasy, all the Star Wars, the poor people shit, but can't think that real human beings would fucking do it. Oh my God. It just made me hate myself. It made me fucking hate myself. I wanted to make this, bro. Sorry. See, right here. This right here is gonna be. Sorry, I flipped my screen, so now I can actually point at it. That over there That, yeah, it works now. This here, what that person said right there, yeah. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna fucking talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the last time I felt something. Let's talk about the last time I felt something. Middle of the pandemic, maybe about the first time I saw anybody in 2.5 months, and she gifted me that game, Coworker. She got an accidental double shipment and was like, do you want one? One of the best experiences I've ever had in my fucking life. And all the while I was still working that job, saying to myself, I can't find the time to fucking play it because I work it from home now. So playing games on my off time when I'm not... You've seen a bunch of Forbes articles about it already. Pre-pandemic lifestyle. Do you understand the sociology behind taking an entire population and telling them they're now post a major global event? We don't got no therapy set up for nothing. Everybody just raw dogging reality. There ain't enough drugs on this fucking earth that wouldn't make you think you was at least, if you still in this dimension. We not even post! I can't fucking say it, but we not even fucking post! We're still in this shit! Oh my god! Oh my fucking god, we're still... Oh shit, hold on, I need water. Oh shit. Not even mouse. Oh shit. Yo, clown shit, bro. Not even fucking post. Oh, that shit hurt. Oh, blew out my ear. Anyway, so do you like that transition, right? It's just hot in here. When it gets hot, I run out of breath quickly. Whew. Anyway, why didn't I just bring the water with me? Why am I so dumb? Anyway, I started thinking about it. And I just couldn't fathom, after the big piece I made on my dad, after one of my videos blows up to 2.1k views, why on earth would I still feel so hollow? Because it's not paying me. That's why I hated my jobs. That's why I hate show. Why is this thing going out of focus so much? Because the focus point is set to like up here somewhere. Up in a fucking random rafters somewhere. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. I really cranked my shit. There we go. Woo! Anyway. We're not content creators. It's like, I dream of this utopian world where ideas are expressed, and because you have them, you gain some sort of momentum, and then society from there picks it up and decides what to do with it. But like, you have to monetize the idea of art. Because unless you are a trust fund baby, you got nobody starts off rich except the people who start off rich. I don't understand this. You see why I need days off of capitalism? This entire thread of thought, from my father almost dying all the way up to like how government systems work, all threaded on capitalism. I'm not allowed to have this time. How am I supposed to start on Twitch if I work from 9 to 5, have a kid? When do I start thinking about that in the middle of my job that won't leave me off my phone? Like, you're really selling hours of your life for dollars. And I'm here on Twitch selling my life away for tenths of pennies. And we both agree that nothing else is wrong. We both agree that that is fine as well. The collective bargain, oh, fuck, that Analemma song is just like, oh, if I ever become president, that's one of the songs, the first thing I'm doing. Alpha Collective, straight off the bat. The whole out. No, you know, I'll just do Sentience and Alpha Collective. I feel like that really drive home the point. But anyway, it's hot in here. It's fucking warm. My camera keeps going out of focus. I'm gonna wait for it to get back to focus. Alexa, turn Studio Light 1 on.
Sorry, I didn't find a group or device named Studio Light 1.
Turn Studio 1 to warm white. Turn on Studio. I'm pussy? That's crazy. Did she just front on me? Did Alexa just front on me? Oh, nah. We're gonna box later. I'm here fighting AI. Guys, people, when I think about content creators, if you want me to take this conversation remotely serious for 5 seconds, I think about a group of people who I don't know, who I aspire to be literally because of the numbers, because people are invested in their opinions. Fuck whatever pull you think you have. Sorry, you all just became civil rights icons. You didn't make the show. I don't pick it for you. You got over 100 subscribers, civil rights activist. You create the discourse that leaks into the real life. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are the epicenter. And I want to be one of those people. Because I believe in a positive good for everyone. Because no one should ever have to feel like they had to prioritize streaming over grieving for their father. Like, there's no therapy for me out here. That's what I was saying when I was thinking about all of this. It just was like I got down to the core root of like, I could see why my father went to drugs. I can see what like pushed him down that road. I can see the little cracks where the system let my father fail. So his victories, while they seem minute to me because I see a bigger picture out of his growth, I can also see the bigger picture in his eyes. Yes, this is your phone break. It's about to get real profound in here, so I suggest if you haven't strapped in already, strap in, because I said I was planning to make this like a 45-minute thing, so if you're on YouTube watching this, I can't make shit anymore because now people listen. And I was sitting there saying that to myself, like, yo, when you move, Marquise, some people pay attention now. Like, People coming to you, people listening to your opinion, and they're like, hey yo, copy. And it was like, yeah, but it's not paying the bills. It can't become a center focus on you. You can't drop weddings to say I'm going to be a Twitch streamer full time. Because you don't even want to do it part time. No one's putting a gun to your head and saying you have to do it for 8 hours a day. But you could, and you choose not to. Now, we could get into the factors of being depressed. We could go unmotivated. We could go literally living by the capitalistic mode. We could go have to go to work, gotta do this, gotta find some security, blah, blah, blah. But like, if you go 30 days, who the fuck's fault is that? You were standing right. That microphone that I claim that this album that I'm about to put out is going to be fucking fire, that microphone is all that separates me from putting that fucking vision into the world. And I have to care if people are going to care. Because I can't make it for me. Fuck that ambition shit. When you're on the top, you can say shit like, you need to take, if you're streaming and you're just starting out, take mental health breaks, be a favorite. Fuck you. You know the algorithm doesn't work like that. You know it's not up to us. So we have to get stuck in these fucking ruts of I need to stream at this hour at this time and I have to have this energy or else people won't like me. On any goddamn given day, I have not seen a person on Twitch or on YouTube that has ever had my ability to express things. Yeah, I'm a little mad. Yeah, you call it your little sour grapes. But it doesn't pay enough for me to live while it gives them everything. Now, of course, their success is not to be measured here, and this is not an actual critique. It's a meta critique. In other words, it's there already. I'm not mad at them for existing. I'm mad at it for not supplying the other people with existence. When I die, I cannot, will not have my children or my family or my friends ever think that I quit. That motherfucker's still going to be talking about my name 200 years from now. I promise you that. I promise you that. And it's going to be for the best thing you ever heard happen to this fucking race. This species. I'm going to do it. But before I get there, you are not allowed... I literally put this in a fucking song that everyone loved. It got the most plays I've ever seen in my fucking life. You're not allowed to have emotional upsets in your 20s. You can't be an adult until you've let it all go. What a fool's choice. What a gold chase we've been sent on. Like, come on! Y'all like bars! Poets don't even... Like, I know, like, off the top of my... Maybe about 17 poets that talk like I do. And only 2 of them have any notoriety. And only 1 of them has over 100,000 in some form of fashion. Motherfuckers speaking at open mics for $10 a night. Talking about survive on your art. Suck my dick. I can't take days off from Twitch. I set the schedule. I literally am my own boss telling myself, if you want to get paid today, you got to turn on that camera and dance for me, little monkey boy. Like, you cannot subject people to this system and not support them to at least have the energy to be able to do it, even if it is a small lifeline of support. Honestly, like, and I know this is an argument for UBI, and I kind of get that the critique of capitalism, that's what made me say the title of this. I need days off from capitalism. Give me the days where the community supports me. I feel loved. I feel considered. I can just make and exist. I don't have to worry about food, housing, whether it's cold, warm. I have water, everything, a nice family, the ability to move freely, and all of this. Give me those days as my days off. I need days off from capitalism. Motherfucker, like, in my poetry, I put like a reference from the third verse and the fourth verse and like flip the lines over. I have a whole poem about the game Deus Ex Human Revolution, and in the last 4 stanzas, I reference each of the games while also using words that start with D-E-U-S to spell out Deus, and in the last line, I repeat it because the most pivotal, in the third to last line, I repeat it because the third game was the most pivotal one and where the song goes, and the setting is the to have 3 people listen to it, to have 1 person say it's really good, and then nobody ever talks about it again. Now, you're supposed to continuously promote this. You're supposed to feed the algorithm. You're supposed to become a facsimile of yourself. Now, most people can sit there, and this isn't a slight at Dom Stone, but he knows most people can sit there and say it's all about the grind and loving it and creating it and being your own space. But I'm on the more reality side. While that's fine, you also have to be still. You have to be still. Shh. Nobody cares. Go do the job. Go do the job. Get paid your money. Go into the silence of the night. Don't say shit to anybody. I hope you cuddle up your wife nicely. And every night you think about putting that last bullet in that chamber and cocking it, and you don't, remember the time you didn't give up. There's somebody in this Twitch chat probably right now. His name is Nicholas. Me and Nicholas, we knew each other from around the way, but we ain't know each other, and we got to know each other. He created something out of his Twitch channel where he wanted to show, especially men, but anybody, how to cook in the kitchen and stop ordering out. And you know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of a dad trying to give something to his son. I saw in his eyes, and I couldn't look at him, obviously, but like, as he was doing it, as he was talking to me, I saw that drive, that energy, that growth. Like, I'm so well off, I have time to do this. Now, he's not, of course, we're not saying that. But like, he had that confidence, solid, I'm doing it for me. And I know that he's able to do that because he's got enough of a stability in his home life. At least I hope so. Not everyone else has that. And I feel like there are easy solutions. I know that Cody Johnston just posted some more news, just posted like a thing like, I think I was even going to cover it on the show. I think that's what I wanted to do with this. I think that's what I wanted to salt your meats. I like that. But like, it made me think about that. I think there was a YouTuber that was like, oh, I teach you how to fix things around or things like that your dad should have taught you, but like maybe you like had issues with your father, you have a missing father figure, and he tries to fill in that role with little handy things that he would teach his son, blah, blah, blah. It made me think about that serves a general good that puts into the universe repercussions, waves. You make waves. I'm trying to make waves on that mic. I'm trying to make waves on this mic. Because at the end of the day, streaming, no matter what you're fucking doing, is still interacting with an audience. You're just talking. It's amazing that there's a just chatting section on Twitch, whereas besides for people who don't like talk, like we're all watching the same thing. Only some of us are doing it, but we're all talking. We're all talking. That's all this is. That's all this has ever been. You can interact, but there's nothing like being in a room with a person. So to go all the way back to the beginning, because I know by now you probably stopped watching and or you clip-chimped this out of existence. It's not that I don't know who Pokimane is, but I know who Pokimane is. Yeah, that's that entity online. That person's real, though. And as much as she would want to, and the reason why I brought up her name specifically is because she comes up a lot in the Philip DeFranco videos whenever it's like talking about self-help and everything, and they both have the same opinion as me, so I'm like on their side on that. So I only know that to use as a reference, which is why I said I don't know who to fucking like, because I don't know these people in hand. But if I got to know them, if I was big and I got invited to these circles, whatever, I'd probably be a really cool dude. Please invite me to your big parties. Imagine that's what this whole shit was about. The whole punchline to this video is, please invite me to your parties. That shit is great. Oh man, I don't, and it's like I could make jokes like that because I literally don't know anybody. So it's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't go if you invited me. I don't know nobody. I got weed. Y'all should probably trash anyway. Y'all should probably eat some mid shit. Damn, I could just imagine like the 100 Thieves office, and it's just all this fucking time I've been thinking these big ass people are like super personality robot people who just, and it's like they be completely different off stream. We all just smoking weed, relaxing, just chilling. And I'm like, why the fuck don't y'all do this on stream, bro? This is way better than any content I've ever seen y'all do. And y'all have been on the news for some of the shit you've said. Like, come on. Oh my God, nobody do it like I do. Nobody do it like they do. You want me to be unique, but I gotta be here for a period of time. I gotta continue to generate revenue to make the machine go. And then when that's a clip for you. There you go. Wait, that's the Charlie Sheen shit. Damn it, I hate when I get a reference in my head and I can't lock it down. It's the By Winning song, but I blinked and I cured my brain. I have one speed, yeah, there we go. Good times, good stuff. Y'all wasn't around for when the internet was peaceful. When the internet was peaceful. Peaceful. He's quiet. I need days off from capitalism. If you haven't figured out by now, I'm doing this in segments and chapters. That's what the big breaks are for. I'm not editing this, so I'm hoping that YouTube will kind of just content pick it up. But if it doesn't, somebody watch the entire video and put the timestamps, please, because I'm never going to look at this again. I mean, I will to do the thumbnail, but other than that, you feel me? And that's the type of shit that I normally do when I'm with my friends. So I talk about shit like this. Because I'm done with the facetious, talk shit about somebody and that's... I'm here to grow, yo. I got friends of mine putting down the bottle for good. I can see it. People were addicted to, getting drunk and, their real personalities showing out and they want to make sure you're like, nope, fair. I don't like being around it either. But nobody want to sit on this side of the aisle. So I gotta I gotta become the IRI, or I gotta become the CTV, or I gotta become the Dylan Burns. Gotta have the 3 syllables. Hasanabi. Oh, he cheated. He's us 4. Pokimane. Valkyrie. Team 4-star. Like, the 3-syllable thing is the Smiths. Like, it's not unheard of. The Beatles. Like, and our identity with iambic pentameter is still to this day unmatched. Like, no human could create language like this, so complex, and then dumb it down so far into the ethos that we think it's normal. Like, do you understand that humans communicate through sounds, and like certain subsections of this planet, they cannot communicate with one another, even though they both have the same like thing? That in itself separates them. French is a love language. No, you're just too stupid to comprehend what the fuck I'm saying if I said it in English. Like, my sweet croissant does not translate the same to you, so I said it in fucking French, bitch. I said it in... I need days off from capitalism. I need days for everyone to be able to have these thoughts. I can't always come on stream and do this. I can't. It doesn't work for me to be this open and vulnerable, because I would then fear that you wouldn't get the message when I start talking about politics. You wouldn't get the message when I start showing you my poetry. You wouldn't get the message when we do all the shit that we gotta do. Which we did. Oh, we knocked something off. We finished the driving exam. Oh, let's fucking go. Oh, hold on. We do gotta talk about that though. Oh my God, yes. How do I... Properties? Yes. We did finish something. Look at that. Yay. Like, that would work in any world. You try to get me on LSF? That was funny. I'll give you that. I guess it fit the time. It fit the timing. Anyway, I feel like we just fail at giving people the ability to think. You don't need therapy. There it was. That's cool. It only took me 32 minutes, exactly the amount of time to get back to the original point. I don't need therapy that I pay for in my off time. I need off days or days off from capitalism. There is what spurned this whole train of thought. 32 minutes of an entire Rackus adventure to hit us right at home. You don't need therapy on your days off. You need days off from capitalism. Because only then can you really create things for yourself. Because everything else is taken care of. You are effectively, automatically made a middle-class citizen to start. There's no working class. There is no poor class, working poor. Everyone's just... You start at that point now. Because at this point, all that shit that used to happen down there doesn't happen as often. So if it doesn't happen as often up here, come here for a second. It's crazy to me because where I'm going to end this is about to be one of the most negative fucking points I've ever ended a segment on. But ain't it real fucking funny to you how it sounds like I'm a field nigga being asked to come into the house? That's what bothers me. That's what bothers me. is that even if I have fun with it, the dichotomy comes back to something in history. Please let me into your parties. My friends can't go out without alcohol. COVID separated us. Everything created a dichotomy in our head. We have to do something for the sake of someone else. Please let me in. Please, sir. I could be a good one too. And it's fucked up because we all need each other. I wouldn't be anywhere of where I'm at right now if it wasn't for the kindness and hearts of other people. All I'm asking is that we get a space to say this too. I could do your politics on Tuesday, your gaming on Friday, but you gotta give me Thursday off of capitalism, okay? I want my bills paid on that day. I want some macaroni and cheese, and I want a nice scented candle and a back massage. Can I get that while I drink a Monster? That's a lot of things at once, but I've worked hard for it and I fucking deserve it. Jeff Bezos right now could do that every day for that. For the rest of his child, his grandchild, and his great-grandchild's life, he could pay for that for every day for the rest of their lives. And that nigga still have more money than us. That shit is obscene. It's tied up in stocks, bro. It's tied up in stocks. The fact that it exists. The fact that it exists. The fact that it's a point of contention. The fact that you don't know. Like, the fact that we don't know. None of us can't even fathom. When you have that much money as a man, your dick don't get hard. If you have that much money as a woman, you stay dry down there. Like, I have no use for humanity. There is nothing you can serve me. There is nothing you could do for me, bro. I could buy your existence. I could buy your house and have it demolished for the sake of saying, ha ha, fucking with you. Here is your award. To the stars. Here is you've won capitalism. To the stars. Here you go. And just eject these motherfuckers off the planet. You won! Game! Bye! So you might be questioning how I was able to go from my father's issues to people like Pokimane, all the way to ejecting Jeff Bezos into space. I originally made this with the intention of expressing that without the ability, y'all went on Earth Next Planet, and then Will Smith made After Earth, you dickhead! And then why would you had it, you were there, you were right there, just skip the point. Hey, right, humans don't feel fear, so the thing can't kill you, you dumb fuck. Oh my God, that's not the problem with humanity. It's that there are people that don't have to feel shit because you can't touch them. Oh, he was so close. Oh, he was so close. So many people have almost made the point and they just never make the point. I'm gonna go get water again real quick. Oh, this is unedited. I originally felt this passionate about this topic, and I've always have. I just don't know how to phrase it. So when I started thinking about that sentence, you don't need days off from therapy. You need days off from capitalism. Thoroughly enjoy your energy. Enjoy it while it lasts, brother, because I'm about to cut this stream off dummy early. I usually stream for like 2 to 3 hours. But even that, see? Like, can't believe this game made me climb 59 flights of stairs. Like, yo, this shit is a plugged in fucking matrix. Incomprehensible bullshit that people don't need to go through. Imagine being a creator like me, seeing the world go like this, and thinking to yourself, where do I fit in? You don't! You don't. Nobody needs to feel this shit. Nobody needs to have this on their chest. These are situations where if you lived in somewhere better or the feeling was made a little bit more accessible to you, you could experience it. And it wouldn't be a hollow thing that this is a fucking landmark. I have 430 followers on Twitch. Holy shit, bro. Like, you started at 0. You were under a different name. People knew you as something else from someone else, and you brought some people here. But it's not paying your bills, so it's not attracting the same attention in your head. And it makes me devalue friendships, relationships. Everything has to have an end goal to it. I can't feel it. Because if tomorrow I don't feel that way, that means I gotta break apart from it. It's so fucking hot in here. I cannot wait to turn the stream off so I can fucking turn on the heat. The water, the fan! Sir, you seem upset. Are you a triggered leftist? Nah, but I write a lot about triggers in my fucking poetry for some stupid ass reason. Maybe it's trying to tell me something. Whoo, it's hot. It's just hot. Like, I wish I could keep going, but like, it's just hot. Anyway, you're asking yourself, it's 41 minutes into this video. I've listened to this dude drop classic after classic after classic. I heard in clash. I said, word, they don't got the nerve. I ain't even get a second verse. I'll beat your ass with a verse and a half. I heard. What bothers me is that I'm going to say all of this. I'm going to say all of this shit and it's not going to make a difference. Like, I have to worry about keeping viewers in. I can't have days where I just want to be by myself or express something in a way where I want to express it to myself. The only reason I can make this fucking stream happen is because my dad is at work. Not even being able to have a home to call your own, like I'm paying for it. I'm off the... Like, no, can't do that. My dad almost died. If I wasn't here, he'd be dead. Like, now I have to be here. Like, I gotta at least keep in contact with him. Fuck, I find out, like, oh, you moved away, and he got super depressed and says he had nobody to talk to, fucking offed himself at 70, like, drunk himself to death. That's all he was gonna be. Oh, well, what a tragic moment in the drip of life. He was 70 at the time of his passing. And, you know, the news glosses over it. And it's like all of that pontificates in my head. Am I saying the right things? Do people give a shit? Because at the end of this, when I log off and I upload this and people view it, what am I supposed to do? Promote that at the same time as I promote my songs and my poetry and my photos and like expect people to like... No, I gotta reach a new clientele, but like my friends are tired of hearing it and I don't have the energy. I'm ADHD, I'm all over the place, can't figure out where to schedule. Oh my God, my desk's a mess. I just want to curl up in my ball and die. I spent fucking 2 months trying to emulate the style of Kane Carter, Hot Damn I Rock, and I just became Kane Carter. Because when you go through pain, like, if you made it this far into the video, I'm proud of you. Because I've said I was going to end it like 15 minutes ago. But this is, I guess, our final section. Because I can't talk this long without going super in depth. And there's not enough people here for that. It's just not. I'm not going to hear the rebounding voices of don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. So I'm just not going to say it. We haven't even talked about my experience with COVID. I've lost 151 people. And not once throughout this entire 45-minute monologue have I even brought that up yet. Because it is so damning to put your life within the scope of the universe that at 150 my brain clocked off. Now death means nothing to me. Because if it meant something, we would have slowed down at 1. Yes, I know, the fucking, what is it, the Stalin quote? You kill like 5 people and it's some tragedy, you kill 1 million and it's a statistic, blah, blah, blah. Fucking hate that shit, because as much as we know he was a dickhead, like, we do that. Those people have names, families, you know. A person's death in Missouri will eventually find their way to you. A person's death in Texas will eventually find its way to you. That person dies, which means they're understaffed at work, which means they gotta lay people off to make profit. A person gets laid off and says, you know what, I've got enough saved up in my egg. I'm gonna move to New York. I'm gonna make something of myself. They move in at a fucking high rent apartment on 23rd Street. 23rd Street. And then you meet up with them. You meet up with them and you're like, hi, my name's blah blah blah, and hi, my name's this, and I just came in from Soul Folk, and I'm there, and all that. Start to grow a life with them. How did I end up finding this person? The ripple effects of death, we haven't even touched on it. And this entail is the perfect place for me to end. Because then we can really hit the finality of it all. The topic of today's conversation, I need days off from capitalism. I don't even have time to process other people's feelings. I guess that's at the right time. Please come in. I'm sorry, I am streaming. I was in the middle of a really good point, and you kind of can't hear it, so damn, that means... Okay, guys, the real world is now in effect, so... I'm sorry, is there a problem? Yes, hi, nice to see you too. Anyway. Thus be the world. When are you allowed to speak? When are you allowed to feel? When do you give in to the primal instinct of thought? And what do you say after that? I feel like we don't get to know. until it's too late. So my energy gets quelled down. I can't do what I did for the last 50 minutes. Because time moves.